Recap. So going to recap my poker year of 2024 results wise, and then also talk about some of the couple of charity things that we did on stream, and then the Twitch data as well. So, yeah, I think this should fit pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay. So first we'll get online. Well, this one faded out. That's all right. So just searching for last year or whatever. I play on 3 sites. Lost money on WSOP. WSOP does have an issue with like tracking some of their satellites though, which I have indicated in this spreadsheet. Like specifically satellites for the ring events that I played, like the 500s and the 1Ks, like SharkScope just doesn't track it. There's like minimally 3K missing from my results on WSOP. Based on those, but it could be like it's somewhere between like 3 and 5,000. Made a little bit of money on MGM, not a lot, and a little bit on Stars. I say a little bit because like a chunk of both of these is satellite packages to live events. I want a gold pass on Stars. I want a trip to Aria and a trip to Borgata on MGM. So that's, inflating the online results somewhat. Whereas if you look at like just this number, it's like, oh, he did all right online, but realistically, like in terms of actual dollars, wasn't like the greatest year for me online. But staked like a little over 300. Here's the data. ROI, under 15%. Overall, just generally like not the greatest results wise online, but some good stuff, and did get to like go play some live events because some success in some online satellite stuff. So that's like the online data. If you look at then, like here is a breakdown of like all the live stuff I played. As I mentioned, I had said he didn't do a thing at Borgata. Went down to Toledo, played a tournament there. Always play MSPT at Firekeepers. This Aria stuff was satellite. Then I went up to WSOP, bricked everything at the WSOP. I guess I should backtrack that the first Firekeepers event, MSPT event this year in May, I did have a good result. Final table, got 7th place for 66 grand. That's the only thing I did in live poker. But I guess if you're going to only do one thing, final tabling and making that amount of money is a good thing to do. Played MSPT down in Maristar in Indiana. Didn't do anything. And the second MSPT at Michigan didn't have success either. And then played some other side events when I was out in Resorts World for the Gold Pass, and bricked those. As I mentioned, missing somewhere between 3 to 5K from SharkShow from WSOP, but here's the online results. I did finish second in the Stars KO leaderboard for $1,000. Did sell some action for WSOP to offset some of those losses. I did swap that and just said some the other way to a friend. Shout out to Teddy Rowe for MSPT. So here's the final number for the poker results. Again, missing some stuff from WSOP, and then also this doesn't include rakeback. I don't know. I think rakeback from Stars, I was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1,200 in rakeback or something, and then lower for MGM and even lower for WSOP. So I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 69 to like 71K results wise for poker. Then charity stuff. When we were launching Bink boards here, Jared and I did a dual stream, and I made a donation to his Navajo Water Project charity initiative. I think he ended up donating like several $1,000s for that. So shout out to Jared. That was earlier in the year. And then the big charity thing he did was the donation to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We had lost several poker players last year. Jason Kapoor, a Michigan guy, and then Dan Sunig, a Jersey guy. So this was a donation that was matching the revenue from Twitch bits and subs that were given during that stream. That was one donation. And then a second donation from me for that was shout out to Bagel, Danny Buzzgon. He was making a run on something and pledged 10% of what he won in that tournament. So then we made another donation. As well as through this, then Teddy Rowe, James made a donation with his work matching some, and some other Jersey guys And PA guys, Jesus has great abs, and OMC Escher in PA, they made some donations, and with everything matching from people's work and stuff, we had just like around like 1.3K for donation for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And Twitch results, I have images here. Averaged 27 viewers, made like a little over $800, had like around 100 streams, got some new followers. I think here's the last image. Total hours watched 6.97K. The clap was the #1 emote. There, that's the recap.